inning. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
First pitch, 7:05.
Popped him up. And there's the first out. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Drilled to the left side. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch.
One ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. Behind 0-2 now. Again, another foul ball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
So here's Pete Alonso, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still no score.
Leading off to the Angels.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Anthony.
There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. Back goes Martinez. Gone to lead off the inning.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Down and away, ball 1. Walsh. Originally from the Badger state of Wisconsin, he was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Severino moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. Hey, let me tell you about outfielder J.D. Martinez. We already know he's one of the biggest bats in the game, the ability to go deep to all parks. But I don't think people realize how good a defender this guy is. The ability to go back on the ball and a strong arm to boot.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
That is 7. The left fielder,
Pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels hit the ball. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Like that pitch there. Lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty. Smart pitch.
Conforto behind the ball and 2 strikes.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Michael Conforto becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. J.D. Martinez is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. In there, 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Kyle Seager is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Smith will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move. First pitch on its way.
The catcher, number 33, Matt Gaffney.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And there's out number 2. Into the box now, Danny Mendick. In there, 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Behind 0-2 now. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. At the plate, Jason Dominguez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher. The 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Striding in, David Peterson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put in. And now for the Angels, Brian Goodwin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Goodwin is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in the cage.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. A payoff pitch one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at-bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he fouls this one off. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And a hanger as he gives this one a pretty good ride out to deep center. Dominguez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The third baseman.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Martinez looking up, and a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. At the plate, Jared Walsh.
second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
2 out, nobody on. Line hard toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Liner towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Angels strike for 1, and it comes on this solo home.
Leading up for the Mets, the second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next up from New York, Corey Seager hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side. Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
The 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. First pitch on its way. Pete Alonso stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Ground ball left side. Defense set up perfectly. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And the catcher, Max Stassi, will be the next to bat. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Ball 2. Stassi, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And there's one away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Danny Mendick is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Stassi leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left, and he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. No balls and a strike to count. 2 men are on with 2 men out. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Drilled on the ground to short. He's right there. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Martinez, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
The count now at 2-2. Ball 3-2 now. There's Kyle Seager in the on-deck circle. We'll see him next. Hit hard up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Kyle Seager will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Seager behind with an 0-2 count. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Stepping in, Jason Dominguez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch, no balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Blake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. That's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Swing and a liner, but foul. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets strand 1. They're down 2-0. Anthony Rendon will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. Jared Walsh is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Hit hard to the right. The next 0-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Nothing fires me up more than watching a hitter take what a pitcher gives him. Pitches away, batter's able to keep his hands inside, not try and do too much, and just force feed a single.
Jonathan Scope started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Ready once again, Dominic Smith. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. 1-2 to Dominic Smith. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. To second for 1, but wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Max Stassi, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this is foul tip at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Angels at the plate. Pedro Severino will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. Ryan Mountcastle will get the
Hitting for the Mets, number 6, Ryan call.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
A runner at first with no outs here. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And he's looking to make something happen here with two on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets two strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy. Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for them to break through. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
The 1-1 home. Ground ball foul down the left side. Tapped out in front of home. And he is out on the tag. With no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first. Now here comes the Angel skipper on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Ball one.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Very high, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hit hard to third. To second for one. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, two outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Shohei Ohtani is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Matthew Allen is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Ohtani stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Now batting.
Ready now for L.A., Danny Mendick. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball in there for a called strike. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. In there, no balls and a strike. Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Here's a called strike 3 on the corner. Angels are... Kirby Yates gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, at the ball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
1-0 pitch on the way. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Yates is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
To 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way. 1 out, nobody on. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. And see him trying to work this one off. And from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue. So that at least is a good sign. J.D. Martinez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Giving chase is Goodwin. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring. Digging in once again, Kyle Seager. Lifetime versus this pitcher. 2 hits in 7 tries. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the right side and through. A base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. The tag, and they got him coming back to third. Mike Mayers takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Stepping in now, Jason Dominguez. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Smith is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Anthony Rendon comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Lindor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Striding into the box, Jared Walsh. He singled his last time up. Bounced towards the second baseman. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side. Matt Strom is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Pedro Severino. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Joe Adele will pinch hit.
Pinch hitting to the net. Number 7. Joe Adele.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So a base hit from the pinch hitter will send them back to the top of the order with 1 away in the inning.
The second baseman.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitch.
3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Scooped up. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Phil Sykes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jonathan Scope is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
In there, a base hit. Ninth inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Now back. Left field.
At the plate now, Dominic Smith. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in, Max Stassi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Strike two.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
The 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. A bare hand for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alex Claudia comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 58.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Corey Seager stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Protecting with two strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So digging in now, Pete Alonso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Beaten into the ground over to first. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Michael Conforto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Oh, that pitch is out. Oh, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the ninth. All even now, 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one. And the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance. So he's our top player of the game in this one.